it can be quite a daunting prospect when you are confronted with an academic paper or book or whatever that you need to read. And as a result, there's a fair amount of anticipation that builds up that makes it seem like it's going to be a much harder thing than it actually is, which then in turn makes it harder to focus. So the way I get around this personally is I scan through the document first, and once I've scanned through it, the scanning through it will help you get a general overview of what it's trying to say to you. And then I sit and have a think about some questions, some questions about that subject, inspired by the thoughts I've had from scanning through the document. And then I go and read it carefully. And when I read it carefully, I read it with those questions in mind, and I attempt to answer those questions for myself on that much more careful read through. And this helps me to maintain my focus because it essentially gives me a purpose when I'm reading the document. But it also means that I am putting effort into not just taking the information on board, but actually converting that into like knowledge or wisdom by trying to use that information to solve those questions. And that I find really helpful. It helps me keep focused and engaged with the text, but it also means that at the end of it, I remember much more of it, or certainly what's important within that text. So try it out and let me know how you get on.